Hello, it's Rick Mo again. I got this HyBrid heat conversion kit for a 6-gallon RV water heater. This is so we can run it off electric or gas. If you're hooked up to shore power, you can just run it off electricity and it won't cost you anything extra. So let's unbox this thing and see what we got. Okay. Okay, that's the on-off switch and a mounting plate. And here's some wiring. There's some more wiring. Pretty heavy 3-wire plug. Then this one just has a regular 120 plug on it. Looks like some good grade wire. Okay. I think this is the thermostat. You can adjust the hot water temperature here, and this mounts on the back of the hot water tank. Got some double-sided tape here to stick to the tank. And it's got a bag of fittings here. It comes with Teflon tape. I think this is designed to fit most hot water tanks. And here's the actual heating element. I think the only difference between this and the 10-gallon tank is the length of this rod. And then you got a couple wire ties and the instructions. And that's about it. So I guess now we just need to get this thing installed. I'm down here at the motorhome on Memorial Day weekend, and it's a wet weekend, but luckily we've got the motorhome under a cover and it's dry in here, so I'm going to work on installing this electric element in the water heater. And I've got the generator running too, so you might hear a little bit of extra noise. But on our motorhome, the water heater is the very back on the passenger side, and you can pull this drawer out and see it in there. Do some cleanup. There's some rats been chewing on the styrofoam. These two lines here, they come all the way from the engine and they heat up this hot water, this tank, while you're driving down the road. But I ought to be able to get to this pretty easy, and I think I'll mount the switch on here. This is just a block off panel. I think I'll put the on off switch there, so I can do a lot of it from inside here. But let me get started. Okay, I've got to find 120 volt power for my hot water heater electric conversion. And this is a Winnebago motorhome, and its walls are, I guess they're laminated. They've got block styrofoam between the outer fiberglass shell and the inner luan, so it just got like channels run in certain places that route the wiring. It's not like a stick and brick house to where the walls are basically hollow with some batten insulation in them. We've got a fifth wheel that's like a stick and brick house. It's aluminum structure, but just the foam insulation, or not the foam, but the batten insulation, and you can run wires through the wall of it. Let's see the way these are. All these boxes are kind of stuck out. They're not flush. And the closest place I've got power is this an outlet over here on the other side of the bed. All I've got in the bedroom at all is for this TV and that outlet there. Everything else is 12 volt. So I've got to figure out how to run electricity from over here across the bed and then into here. And I bought some outlet boxes and some plug-ins. And if I can do it, I'm gonna put another 120 volt outlet right here on the outside, one on the inside, one on the outside, just so I can have more plug-ins. As long as I'm doing it, I might as well put another plug in there. So let me get this figured out. I took this wall plug out in the bedroom. And see, that's the outside wall right there. It's really not thick enough to put a regular plug in, so they've got this flush mounted plug with the little spacer on it. But that wire runs straight down and no telling where it goes. So I guess I'm going to try to come out of this plug and go down along this wall and then across over there. Okay, I've notched my plate out so I can run the wires down the wall. And I've got these thinner wires. They're not actually thinner, but they're more flexible. They come off the old generator that was in this thing, because the new generator came with all new wires. So I saved all these, and I think they will be a whole lot easier to work with than that stiff Romex. So let me see if I can put this together. I got him in there. And it was tight though. I had to use this pair of pliers to squeeze the back on. I used a piece of cardboard to kind of protect the front, but that should be good. Now if I can get that to go back on the wall. I might have to notch the wall out a little bit. This thing is being very difficult. I'm working underneath the this in this small space, and then this thing it's got these two little arms that are supposed to grab the wall. Whenever you tighten them up. See, it's supposed to, when you put it together, you put it like that, and then as you tighten it, it deploys down, grabs that wall. But for some reason, the first time I tried it, it didn't work. Maybe I don't have them started in there far enough. Okay, let me try it again. I'm just going to tape them together for now until I get the conduit. See, I'll just go straight down. Then I'll go to that corner and then down. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I should drill a hole in this countertop and run it along the top and then back there behind the bed. That way I just need one single piece of wire cover that goes straight down. It may take a little bit more effort, but I think it'll be worth it. I think I'll do that. People that don't do their own work, I can't imagine the trouble we go through sometimes to accomplish the simplest task. I'm just trying to put a hole in this cabinet without damaging the wallpaper. And I'm all laid up here. I'm all laid up here across the bed, getting sawdust in my eyes. Having a look inside this little cabinet here. See, not only am I going through the top, but that support brace on the side was in the way too, so I'm having to go through that too. But so, a lot of people, what took you so long? Why did it take you that long? Well, something always happens. Just something simple like getting power over to my water heater. It's going to take me all day. Probably part of the day tomorrow. But it's okay. It's just a good thing I'm retired. What else have I got to do? Anyway, let me clean the sawdust out of my eyes. Get back at it. Okay. 3 hours later, I finally got a nice neat hole going through there. This is what I want going through, but I got to turn the generator off first because I got to take the nuts off the end of it, the wire nuts. Yeah, people just don't understand the work involved in doing something like this. Of course, it may just be me too. Y'all might not have that trouble. Everything may go smooth for y'all. Look at this mess I've got in here. Mattress is all turned on the side, tools everywhere. Then it carries on into here. But I guess if I'm ever out of propane one day and I'm covered up in crap, maybe it'll be worth it. Right now it just seems like a lot of trouble. Okay, I've got my wire run down through the hole. Just got to get a cover for it. Clean up my mess. I've got my other one wired up. I'm checking the clarity. It shows to be good. So now all I've got to do is mount my thermostat and the rest of the wiring. I think I've got all the necessary components here to finish the job. I'm ready to test it, see if it's going to work. I haven't even turned the generator on yet. Let's check the tank temperature. It says 76 point. Just say 76. And I'm going to start the generator and then turn that on. switch mounted here. Okay, the light came on anyway. Okay, I'm gonna clean up this mess while I let that water heat. Here, let me turn the pump on too, make sure I've got enough water in there. Let's make sure we got all the air out of the lines. A little bit of air coming out. Okay. Well, I got my cover on the wires coming out of the plug over here. So after I get everything cleaned up, and if this thing works, I'll be done. And it's 2:39. Okay, it's 3:58. And I think it's about 9,900. Right at 100 degrees. So what is that? Hour and a half. About an hour and a half. And once it got up temperature, it would probably keep it up there pretty easy. So yeah, this can be real nice. I know I complained and bellyached through the whole process, but now that I'm done, as long as it works, it should work. I think it was well worth it. Took longer than I thought it would, and a lot of it's just because of the Winnebago motorhome and the absence of a nearby receptacle to plug it in. But now I've got an extra receptacle in the bedroom, and it was well worth it. So sorry about the complaining and belly aching. Oh, and you see my shirt? Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I've got more updates on the motorhome plan, and hopefully we'll get it all in ship shape before long. Talk to everybody later. Bye.